We heard that you want to visit the 39 counties here in the Archdiocese. How many have you visited so far, and like what have you seen from the youth?
Oh gosh, I've been down to Minrad, and I've been over near Cincinnati, and I've been down near Louisville. I've been down to Clarksville, and Jeffersonville, and New Albany.
Yeah.
I've been to Greenville, and Oldenburg. There's a bunch of them. It's hard for me to remember. I was over in Terre Haute twice this week already. I'm going down to St. Meinrad's this weekend, and then on the way back up, I'm hitting New Albany again for a fundraiser. So I haven't really had a lot to do with the young people other than just confirmations at this point.
Okay.
And there are a lot of, where I live down at St. John's downtown, they have their Sunday evening youth mass at 7 o'clock, and I've had some time to be with them at that, but not a lot. I mean, my schedule is very full with the full gamut of events, and so it's hard to kind of focus on. I've gone to schools. I've gone to some grammar schools and seen the kids and all that, so that's fun.
Okay, cool. Are they different from Boston youth, or have you like seen any difference, or from the partial that you've
Yeah,
been?
well, this is going to sound a little strange, but what I've noticed is that around here, like when I'm walking around the mall or just around the city, kids hold hands. You know what I mean? It's like you see a boy and a girl, they're obviously dating, they hold hands.
Yes.
You actually see adults holding hands.
Oh, cool.
In Boston, you don't hold hands. You walk next to each other, but you don't hold hands. And so I say, well, isn't that sweet? They're holding hands. And I'm like, because they don't do that back home. So,
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
yeah, so that's kind of an interesting little thing. But kids are kids, little kids. There's a couple of, I have some really cool pictures already of myself being with the kids in school. And there's one which I really love. I got to get blown up. It's this like stare off that I'm having with this kid who's like, this little girl. She's like 5, and she's just staring up at me like this, and I'm staring down at her like
Aww.
that. So she's like up to my knee. So it's a really cute picture. So,
awesome.
But kids are kids.
Yeah.
They're just great.
Are you gonna blow up on the wall?
I don't know if I have much space in the walls anymore. Right?
You're quite full.
Yeah.
That's all family over there, yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Well, and the Popes.
He's family.
Yeah, he's fine.
You said in an earlier interview that you intended to learn how to be a good bishop, and also that you wanted to be a true son of Indiana. What did you mean when you said those things?
That I'd make Indiana my home, and that I wouldn't be constantly getting on the plane and flying back to Boston, and that I wouldn't constantly be making references about Boston and the East Coast, and so that when I became an auxiliary bishop of Indianapolis, I'm what they call incarnated into Indianapolis, which means I'm actually a priest full and completely of Indianapolis now. Mm-hmm. So there's all my connections back to Boston are gone. That this is where I stay. I got invited to do something in Rome recently, and which I really would have liked to have done, but I had to say no, I can't because I'm too busy here. I've got too much to do here, and because this is where my primary place of reference and work and ministry is. And I've also got asked to do something in November at another diocese, and I had to say, come and give a talk. It's been a couple of days, and I said, no, I can't. I looked at my calendar already, and I'm not moving stuff because, this is where I am. This is where I'm supposed to be. This is my ministry, and I think being a good bishop I meant learning how to be a bishop.
Mm-hmm.
I had my own blog, and when I was a priest, it was called Thoughts of a Catholic Priest, and now it's called Thoughts of a Catholic Bishop. And when I used to post on that blog, I'd be a little bit, I could be more playful and a lot more banter and a lot more fun, and perhaps say some things that were kind of pushing the envelope a little bit. Mm-hmm. But you have to be a little bit more careful when you're a bishop because people tend to pay a little bit more attention to that, and they would perhaps read into it more than was intended.
Yeah.
It's one thing to do it as a Catholic priest in a parish. It's another thing, to do. In fact, a couple of the posts that I had up, I said, well, now that I'm a bishop, I got to take those down. I can't say that. I didn't mean I was saying anything dishonest, but it was like, well, it's just probably not a good thing.
Yeah.
So I'm mainly just trying to when I say be a good bishop, is get to know the people,
Mhm.
get to know the life here, and just do what I can to help my brother priests and everybody to do their work.
Definitely starting your journey to do so, visiting all over Indiana.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
a good thing.
That's what Archbishop Daniel said. He said, I don't want you in the office, I want you out and about. I said, okay.
That's a good job.